rather do anything else but film right now. Here we go. Welcome to week 2 of being 18. Today I had the most unproductive day of my year so far. I sat on my bed and did nothing for 80% of the day. I really struggle with scrolling. I think if I let it get out of hand, then it takes up so much more of my life than I want it to. And then in turn that gets me down, and then I end up just not doing anything because of my mood. I want to separate my mood from what I'm doing so that way I can push through anything that I have going on in my head. And then once I'm doing things, that in turn gives me a mood boost. Things I learnt this week. You can't ask more of yourself than you can manage. Let me explain. So I started off the week super positive, super dedicated, super motivated. I did 2 days of work experience. I didn't get enough sleep, and boom. Down went my mood, my attitude, my performance, and everything just went downhill. I think all that means is that every night I need to be getting a decent amount of sleep so that it doesn't carry on to the next day, and so I can keep going. I started thinking this week that I actually have no idea what I want to do to generate income, but I know that I want it to be online, and I know that I want it to be scalable. So that means as my skills and my resources expand, as does the wealth that I can bring in. So my time is a finite resource, so working at an hourly rate isn't scalable. So that means that I really need to be searching out for opportunities, or waiting for them to come to me, opportunities that I can really grow something, whether it's online or physically or whatever. There's so many freaking mosquitoes. I don't want to be bitten again. I feel like this week I've also let my physical activity go down. I've not been working out as much, nor have I seen the need to. I feel like now that I'm focusing on my career, I don't have time, or I don't need to exercise, which is such a bullshit lie that I'm telling myself. I feel like I just really need to sink my teeth into a couple of things and just absolutely focus on them, just go full throttle. A couple of years ago, the thing that I went absolute full throttle on was volleyball, and what I accomplished in 1 year was equivalent to what any of the other state girls in my team had accomplished in probably about 5 years. And it was just such a real moment that if I sunk my teeth into anything and just pushed through any limit that got put on me, or any boundary, that I could get what I wanted. And I need that same focus now if I'm going to do whatever it is. But I need to be able to define what it is that I want and go absolutely crazy on it. I think I'm getting a little more comfortable talking to the camera. It really is giving me quite a clarity of mind and figuring out really what steps I need to take next. Because I have so many ideas just pouring out of my brain, but I don't know which of them to choose or what to do with them. I also did some really handy work experience with this lady who runs JJ. JJ, yeah, give me my puppy. JJ. I picked her brains on everything from tax, insurance, to credit cards and invoicing. I know there's so much for me to learn on that side of things, but hopefully I'll be able to develop those skills a lot more when I'm working part-time. I also feel as though one of the main skills that I really need to be developing is my sales and my clarity of speech and ideas. Let me elaborate. The way that my brain works is that I just start talking, and if I have more to say, I'll just ramble. However, if I even if I don't have more to say, I'll just ramble like I'm doing right now. But that is often unnerving to people that are listening, because it means I'm not giving valuable information to you guys. At the end of the day, that is the goal. So I need to be able to better refine my speaking, I think. See you next week! I'm also still just so happy as to how my birthday went, so I just want to include some videos of that for hindsight.
Guess where we are? It spins! And there's the River of Aden.
This is the best freaking thing I've ever had in my entire life. Follow along on the journey.